After Monday night's horribly officiated loss to John Tortorella and the Columbus Blue Jackets, the Bruins are back at home again to host the Pittsburgh Penguins on the Nothing But Commercials Network. It's game number 61, and the last time the Bruins played the Penguins, they won the home-and-home series, outscoring Pittsburgh 9-2-2. I'm going to repeat that, 9-2-2. Even better news, Boston is 10-1-1 against the Penguins since 2013, as well as 6-0-1 in their last 7. However, the Bruins have been horrendous lately on their own home ice. Does that trend continue, or does the winning trend against Sidney Crosby and Phil Kessel continue? Find out on the Bruins Recap Show. So we start things off in the first period as you would expect. It is Marc-Andre Fleury for the Penguins as well as Tuukka Rask for the Bruins. And we get this thing started later on in the period as David Pastrnak gets a breakaway pass from David Krejci. He goes down and gets slashed and hooked and all kinds of bothered on the shot. It results in a penalty shot given by the officials. And David Pastrnak on this penalty shot will deke, stop, start, go 5-hole on Fleury for the goal, making it a 1-0 game. A very sloppy start for the Boston Bruins as they couldn't really get the puck out of their own zone for most of it. However, they do have great finish on the period, including the penalty shot goal. So anyway, we get going into the second period, and this play continues for Boston as a turnover by Olli Maatta in the behind the net area. It's given right to David Pastrnak, and Pastor will take it and wait and hold and wait for Fleury to make the first move and then bury it, making it a 2-0 game for Boston here. What a play by David Pastrnak. A second helping of pasta for Marc-Andre Fleury, who's getting carb-loaded right now. Anyway, go on to a little bit later, and this is a very controversial goal for Tom Kuhnhackl, I think it is. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I've never heard of you in my life. You're probably some AHL guy that I've never heard of. Anyway, this is a very blatant, delayed, long stop, just with the pure intention of kicking the puck in with his skates. And I reiterate that, kicking the puck in with his own skates. It was basically a baseball slide that ends up in the back of the net. Bullshit! And that was pretty much the only way tonight that the Penguins could score on Tuukka Rask. Anyway, Landon Donovan style gets the good goal, makes it a 2-1 game. However, Boston will maintain the lead going into the third period. And into the third period we go as Adam McQuaid without a helmet. The kid is fearless. No helmet. He says, screw you, I'm going to block this shot. And the block shot will find its way to Ryan Spooner, who goes defense into offense, streaks his way down into the Penguin zone, finds handsome Jimmy Hayes on a handsome doorstep tip, beating Marc-Andre Fleury 3-1 game. And at this point, 13 total block shots for Boston. So really good defensive work here. A little bit later on, and right on the second shot after that, it's Landon Ferraro who gets a beautiful feed from Dennis Seidenberg, who beats the entirety of the Pittsburgh defense, finds its way on his own. He's off to the races, and he buries the goal on a breakaway, making it a 4-1 game for Boston. A little bit later on, and on the third consecutive shot, Patrice Bergeron will find Torrey Krug at the blue line, who finds Brad Marchand in the slot, gets hooked, gets tripped, still finds its way to bury the goal, making it a 5-1 finish for the Boston Bruins. And by the way, Brad Marchand remains the hottest player in the NHL right now. 31 goals on the season, a career high, as well as 16 goals in his last 18 games.
He's good.
A dominant performance on home ice tonight as they take it to the Pittsburgh Penguins and sweep the season series, outscoring this Penguins team with Phil Kessel with Sidney Crosby, with Patrick Hornquist, etc., 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 outscoring that team 14-3. Ridiculous numbers for the Boston Bruins. We'll take you to the 3 stars of the game. Star number 3, it's Adam McQuaid, of all people. 1 big assist, great defense, and a great decision here by the head coach staff of the Boston Bruins, as Kevin Miller was not doing the job against Crosby in that top line, so they put Adam McQuaid out there with Zdeno Chara, and they shut down the crybaby for the entirety of the game. Great defense by Adam McQuaid. Star number 2, a statistical shutout for Tuukka Rask. 41 saves tonight. What a performance by Tuukka Rask. But he will not be denied as the number 1 star. A big bowl of pasta. David Pastrnak, the kid. 2 goals, 7 shots. He was all over the ice tonight. Just a great performance from David Pastrnak, and you hope and hope that this team can take this performance tonight and carry it, use it for momentum going into the Carolina Hurricane game on Friday. So hopefully they can take it to a team that is just 2 points away from the second wild card spot in the Hurricanes. Like I said, the Eastern Conference, a very tight conference. Atlantic Division is very tight. Boston Bruins, great performance tonight. But we are at the point of the season where all points count. It is the push for the playoffs. 21 games left on the year. So, big win for Boston tonight. Big 2 points. And we will see you on the next Bruins Recap Show.